RJ Hampshire, a familiar feeling for you coming in this weekend, but obviously different division this time around. So how much will last year's experience count?
Yeah, I mean, it's big. I really wasn't, I had the nerves as what I had last year. Like last year was very stressful. This year just just enjoying the process. Had a good week riding. Just thankful to be in this position again, to have a shot, go out there and win this championship on, one night, which, I didn't have for years in this class. So now to have it, second year in a row, it's huge. Would love to finish this 250 career off with another championship.
Are you obviously the expectation is to contend for the title at this point of the year, but obviously we know it's been it's kind of a long season for you to get to this point. Are you? Is there any sense of relief or what's the feeling about how the year's gone? Because I think in terms of points, it's been a solid year.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it comes down to this one where it's like, all right, I don't have to, doesn't matter how I feel for next weekend or if I can, hold on during the week. Like it's all comes down to one main event. So, my wrist and whatever else I got going on, like forget it at this point. I mean, we have to give it my, best foot forward for this main event. All comes down to this, and hopefully we can pull this thing off.
You mentioned in the press conference, last one from me, you mentioned the intention is to go and race outdoors. So what's the health, what's the fitness like in terms of that, and how do you kind of bridge that gap to round one?
I mean, I've been on the 450 quite a bit riding outdoors, so I mean, I feel good on the bike. It just kind of depends. I mean, see how next week goes. 100% I plan on racing Paulo no matter what, and we go from there. Like I said, it's the next chapter in my career, and it's what we wanted to do. So let's win this thing tomorrow, and then we'll figure it out.
Dean Wilson, obviously a later start in the season for you, but how would you kind of rate your performances, the feeling since you've been back?
I mean, I think the performances have been not too bad. I think they could be better, but for kind of just jumping in the season, 3 weeks the end of the season, 3 weeks on the bike, I think I'm doing pretty good. I think if I put myself in a better position, I can do it better. But learning every race, getting better every race, and it's just been a blast. Just had a lot of fun doing what we've done, and just been enjoying it. So it's been good.
You're obviously being drafted in there with the Honda HRC progressive team. A lot of experience on Hondas in recent years for you, but what's that kind of transition, that jump being into the factory team and just working with everybody at such at that level?
Yeah, no, the transition's been really good. I've known these guys for a long time, and like even Lars, me and Lars, we beat the fastest man on the planet, 2014. Daytona heat race, if you want to look back there. So me and Lars have some good history, but no, it's been really good. I just like get along really well with everyone, and it's really been like clockwork. So I've been it's been awesome.
Have you just been trying to embrace it from week to week, kind of taking in each moment, each round? Yeah,
for sure. I mean, I just feel very comfortable, and it's just a really good group of dudes and females, and it's been just a lot of fun. Like, I get a top 10 and they're ecstatic and it cracks me up because all the accolades they have, but that's all they're really wanting out of me, and I'm putting in a good effort, on the track and during the week, and I think that's kind of what matters too. Every race I'm pushing to the checkered, and so it's been good. Got Christian right here. Had Cam the first two races, so getting best of both worlds. Still making my mind up who is the better mechanic. We'll decide after this weekend.
Final one from me. What's next? The obviously this weekend the Salt Lake City finale, but what are we expecting to round out the rest of the year for you?
Rest of the year for me is I'm doing Brazil Supercross starts at the end of this month, so I kind of just gonna keep carrying on and practicing and training and get ready for that. The first two rounds are the 30th and 31st, I think the date is, so get ready for that, and then have the month of June off, I believe, and then I have a few more races in July, and then one in August, and then Oz Supercross in October. So kind of spread out, but still keeps me busy, keeps me in shape, and yeah, it's not a bad program.
So the plan is quickly just to do Australia again.
Yeah, I would love to.
With World.
I would love to do Australia, but apparently Worlds is clashing. I've never started that bad before. I'm struggling today. Life is hard today. But anyways, apparently they're clashing, so we'll see. Maybe Worlds, maybe Australia.
Seth Hammaker, it's a championship weekend and a pretty special occasion, special round for you. So how's the feelings, how's the nerves going in?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. You know, this is the position that you want to be in. We work so hard to be in this position too, so I'm just trying to enjoy it all. First time in a title fight like this, so all new to me, and racing both the defending champs from last year, so it's an honor and it's really cool. So I'm glad to be in this position. Check out the track here a little bit in press day and see how we go for tomorrow.
Is it difficult to control the emotion at this point, or how do you stay measured?
Just try to go about it as if it's another race, even though that's very hard to do with a lot on the line. And that stuff runs through your head. You can say to as many people as you want that it doesn't, but you know, I feel like it's only normal, and it's a good pressure to have. And pressure, I feel like for me, is a good thing, and means that you're in the position that you should be, and people expect things of you. So it's really cool, and we'll see if we can pull this off tomorrow.
Last one from me, looking back on the season so far, standout moment for you, the highlight so far?
Yeah, I want to go to the East-West Showdown in Indy. That win was probably a big one, just how it kick-started the rest of the season after that, and just to kind of get that momentum rolling after 4 years of no wins, and then to finally get another one, and then to kind of keep that momentum rolling into the rest of the season, grabbing the red plate. That one definitely stands out.
Dylan Ferrandis, it's a press day here at Salt Lake City. I feel like the consistency, the performance of you in these sort of later stages of the season especially has been good. So how would you rate your year so far?
I mean, some up and down for sure. Obviously the start was very bad, not qualifying A1, but yes, so far, yeah, the spins be good. I struggled a little bit physically at the race. I think that's what cost me a lot the last couple of races, but I mean, yeah, the bike I feel just awesome on it, and it helped me a lot. Helped me a lot to do good.
It's almost like you fly under the radar in a sense, like not a lot of coverage and that kind of thing. Do you feel that, or?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's also because the results are not very speaking for itself. Like I'm always in a good group, but I can never really finish with the guys. So yeah, I'm a little bit. I'm just a little bit off the front group, so that's the reason, I guess.
We've seen you've been inside the top 5 this year, so that the goal again this weekend, potentially look at that podium. Where do you kind of set that expectation?
I mean, yeah, for sure. Every race we try to go for a podium, but yeah, top 5 will be very good for sure.
Cole Davies, final round here, Monster Energy AMA Supercross. Hey, what a season for you as a rookie. Man, it's been impressive. Take us through it.
I mean, I've turned up to the first round, pretty confident, confident I can go win. So from there, I've just been building, and pretty happy with how the season's gone. I feel like that's going to be the same with motocross. Just come into motocross, and it's going to be, just a matter of building again. But, I'm excited for it, and, I'm definitely happy with my season, though. Excited for this race, too.
Do you feel like you'll be as good in motocross as you have been in that transition into Supercross? Do you feel like you'll be just the same person?
It's hard to say. There's only motocross tracks in New Zealand. I grew up on motocross tracks, but it's different. It's not the same. The tracks over here are a lot gnarlier, I feel. But, I'm just going to learn. I'm going to work my way to the top. I might come out on top, but no. We might come out we'll just see where we are at the first round and build from there. But top is the goal.
Hey, how'd you pull up after last round? That was hard for you, and I think you would have gained that many more fans from a lot of the video and stuff we saw. How's the week been?
I've had the more motivation than I've ever had, to be honest. This week I was riding really well. Almost like I was riding mad, like I do sometimes. I was feeling really, really good during the week. So coming into here, definitely got something to prove, and I'm feeling good.
So the idea tomorrow night is to go out and win.
Yeah, that's the plan.
And you're going to use a lot of that anger and probably a bit of disappointment from the last few weeks and channel that.
Yeah, that's the plan. Just go live out on the track and do my best.
Christian Craig, end of a season here for Monster Energy AMA Supercross. Look, it hasn't gone the way you would have liked, but back on the gate,
Yeah.
Take us through the last few weeks and just where you're at right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a struggle for me for sure. I wish I could have jumped in at Birmingham and made it a little bit easier on myself. But yeah, I mean, I'm riding good during the week and then can't seem to show up on Saturday. But Denver was a step in the right direction. I was in the battle that time for at least the top 10. So yeah, it's been frustrating to say the least. I'm 7 rounds in, so yeah, I jumped in midway through and that was tough on me for sure. And I got my teeth kicked in for a while and yeah, had some dark days, but hey, that's dirt bike racing and that's why I keep lining back up.
So prior to getting back on that bike, how long had you been on the bike before racing?
6 weeks total, so not a ton of time. I started riding like in California when I was with Hayden during the West Coast swing, so not a ton of time, but yeah, it is. I thought I was ready, which I realized real quick I wasn't. So just racing my way back into it and keep going.
Hey, last question for me. In for motocross, out for motocross, undecided, where are we at?
Yeah, I mean, I want to be lining up, and as of now, no outdoors, but I'll be riding and testing and helping out the team as much as possible, whether it's suspension, chassis, help out the amateurs, help out the 250 team, and then, yeah, you never know. I could be lining up, but as of now, I'm not. So it's a bummer, but it's what it is, and try to finish here Salt Lake on a good note.
Shane McElrath, Salt Lake City is going to signal the end of 2025 at Monster Energy Supercross. What a successful season this has been for you. Take us through that.
Yeah, it's a little bittersweet. We made it to round 17 after not really knowing if we'd make it through the first 6 rounds. So super excited to be here. Really, we set some goals throughout the season, and it was like, hey, we came in behind the 8 ball a little bit, and it's like, hey, if we can be racing towards the top 5 by the end of the year, then we've done our job. And so it's yeah, really been a lot of work, but the team has really, it's been such a blast working together with the team, and just each weekend taking what we learned, applying that in practice, like really hand over fist, like learning and growing. And so it's I'm bummed that this is the last round. I want to keep going.
Hey, the dynamic for that, really a late decision for you to be with that whole Quad Lock Honda team, obviously raced in Australia and won the championship there. When did it actually finally set, okay, I'm racing with Quad Lock Honda?
Probably, for sure, the second week of December, I believe. Like, once we got back from Abu Dhabi, it was like, okay, now we got to change our focus, and okay, is this going to happen, and can we make it work? And yeah, Marty sent me the text like, welcome to the team, and it was like, okay, well, let's get to work. Like, I took a week off after getting home from WSX, and then got straight on the 450 and started riding.
Now for you as well, like at that time, was it a full season? Was it the first 5? When did that play out to go, okay, we're doing the full 17?
Honestly, it was, originally Yariv was just like, hey, we're for sure going to start the season. We don't know what it looks like after. And that was where it's like, my mindset was just, I'm going to keep working until they take the bike from me. It's like, I know I have a lot of work to do, and I knew that it's like, hey, if they put an end to it, I have to be okay with that, because they're doing all this for me to just be here. So it's like, hey, I'm going to do what I can with it, and until they tell me to stop, and they continue to see potential, they continue to give me the opportunity, and it's like, okay, I'm going to keep working. And it was never, I would say probably around 10 to 12 was when it was like, hey, we're going to finish the season, but it's like, we've got to stay on track.
Now for you, for the rest of the season, is it staying with Quad Lock Honda World Supercross, Australian Supercross? How does the next month's work for you?
Yeah, so right now our plan is to do SMX and WSX for Quad Lock Honda, and that's still a little ways away. So my summer, I'm not doing outdoors. We may do a few at the end, but yeah, right now we're at Salt Lake, and that's our plan.